Hey, how's it going? This is your daily sweet talk for December 25th, 2025. Um, I haven't listened to very many Christmas albums. I try to listen to as many different types of albums as possible, but I only really listen to Christmas music 1 month of the year, obviously. So I don't have a lot of time to listen to Christmas albums. But out of the few I've listened to, I like when I don't know why I started that way, but I like when Christmas albums. Well, first of all, I like when they have more original songs. Okay, so my favorite Christmas album, I'm pretty sure I would say this. Yeah, I would say this is my favorite. Is I think it's called "Every Day's Christmas" by Sia. Sia's Christmas album. All of the songs are original. Super catchy. I mean, they're very like radio friendly songs. Well, here's the interesting thing about Christmas songs to me. Already getting sidetracked again. Here's the interesting thing about like Christmas albums and Christmas style songs like that to me, particularly like with Sia, for example, is they have their own style of music, right? Like Sia's style of music is pretty distinct, or at least the way they sing. And then you have their style of Christmas music, so it's like the genre of Christmas music, which is already sort of like a loose genre, but has consistent sounds like that sort of thing. And subject matter, of course. Is subject matter usually a thing in genres, like for music? I'm not sure. And then you have the way Sia's music sounds, and not to say they're greater than some of their parts, but like when they combine, it creates like a whole new thing. I mean, it's still very much Christmas music, but like it's very different than Sia's normal music, and it's not just like it doesn't just sound like all the other Christmas music. It sounds like Sia distinctly, I would say. I don't know if it would like you would necessarily hear it and go, "Oh, that's Sia," but you would go hear it and go, "This is distinctly its own thing." And I'm not saying that's always the case with people delving into like how their style would sound as like being Christmassy, but I think it often is the case, and it's interesting. I think it's a lot less interesting when a musician will do a Christmas album and then it just sounds like them singing Christmas songs. Like when it's all just like pre-existing stuff. Take Michael Bublé, for example. Great singer. I like their song, that one song they have on the radio. But then they're and I'm going to assume that's their style now. Just haven't met you yet is how their music sounds. And then you take that like as a Christmassy version, like Christmassy version of that style. It just sounds like lounge music. Like it's just like Christmassy lounge music. It's not really. It's boring, really. I feel like a lot of Christmas music can be boring for that reason. Okay, Mariah Carey is a good example of like the Sia sort of thing where I don't know if they have any other original songs besides All I Want for Christmas Is You, but it leans into their strengths as an original piece. And I think that's interesting. And I think I really like when Christmas music does that. It sounds like a distinct new artist that you can only listen to at one part of the year. I don't know. I would like to see more bands do that, I guess. You kind of see it with Halloween a little bit to an extent too, when like Ninja Sex Party did a Halloween song this year, and that was sort of its own style. I mean, they were doing like a Monster Mash riff, but Christmas has evolved into like its own genre, but it's a genre that like melds differently with almost any artist that comes in contact with it. I find it fascinating. I like it. I like the style.